Yeah,
You can learn everything on YouTube.
everything on YouTube.
Crazy.
That's right.
All I did was watch videos. How do you do an interview with your phone? And watch people put all these videos out. One of the biggest tips was this tripod because you have a shaky hand.
Oh, that's true.
So if you're holding
That's
it,
true.
it looks like weird. Feel a little slight
Oh,
thing.
that's a good idea.
Yeah,
Huh.
it's just easier. Even if you don't want the angle.
Yeah.
Get a little higher.
Not gotta be balanced.
Standing on a box.
Can't you?
No, it's not the highest right now. Actually might be good.
Was it higher at the other place? No. Yeah. Did you have it on something? Or was that? Seems like this.
I think it just seemed like it.
Yeah.
Turn your body this way, like
This?
no, other way.
That way.
Like turn the chair.
Like this?
Let me see. Yeah.
Like this.
Is that it? Yeah, I
Okay.
think that's good. Okay. So I'm gonna ask a little bit about friendships, specifically female friendships.
Okay.
And I feel like I found, like it took me a long time to find a really, really good best friend who I'm still with today. And I always think of Jessie and
Yes.
why she and I got so close. And I think because she's Thai and Mexican, so she doesn't fit into a group, and neither do
Yeah.
I. And so I think
Yeah.
that she and I really bonded over that. So can you talk about being an outsider and the female friendships that you've had?
Over.
If the experience is similar to mine with Jessie or different, or
Okay.
just thinking about different female friendships because I know you have so many strong female friendships. So
Yeah.
how was that experience being an outsider in the US?
Okay, friendships. Over the years, I've gotten to know, so many friends, but I go through phases. I have friends who I made years ago that I don't see, like Faith, and I don't see her much. But when we do, we'll go for years, and she doesn't live far from me. We'll go for years without talking to each other, without seeing each other. And then out of the blue, either I will call her or she'll call me, and it's like, we've been hanging out. We fall back to where we were, and but that's just my friendship with her is like that. And then and it's different, with Patty.
That's what I was thinking. Patty.
Patty's friendship, my friendship with Patty, we got together because we were from the outside.
Mm-hmm. Where's Patty from?
Patty's from Costa Rica, and all her friends are Latin. And I'm the only one who's different in her group. She has one white friend now, but I go out with them, with all of these women from Peru, for Argentina, from Spain. Is there Italian in there? No, there's Portugal. There's one of the friends from Portugal. I've gone out with them. So when I go out with them, a few of them would feel bad because I don't speak Spanish, and you all have this in common, but they've never treated me like I'm an outsider. Because I'll tell them, just carry on with your conversation, because I can pick some Spanish, but I just cannot respond. But I can respond in English if I catch a word, but they've been very very good about that, or you just switch to English. If especially one of her friends, Titi, will switch to English right away when I come in. When I come in the room, and she'll switch to English. But I tell her it's okay. It doesn't matter, because it's not like I'm talking to all of them at once, because they all know English. So I don't. I don't that friendship, it's with Patty and her group, it's nice. Again, it's not an everyday friendship. I don't go out with them every day. I don't do stuff with them all the time. And then I have this tendency to have I have different groups of friends. I only do certain things with a different group of friends, like with Lisa. Lisa's white. Lisa's from from here, and I walk with her, and I don't. Sometimes I go happy hour with her, and 3 other people. That's it. That group, and that group is all white, and then my group at work. Anna is from El Salvador with her daughter, and then Audra is from Downey, and we get along because we have the teaching in common, and we go out. We've gone out. We go out dancing. That's that group. I do different things with certain groups, and I go in and out of groups easy, and I don't feel like I belong to one. I'm just attached to one person. Because I get along with so many people in pretty much all walks of life. I can relate to anyone. I'm comfortable talking to people, and but to have that very one-on-one, I don't think I have that. And even my girlfriend from high school, she lives in New Zealand. I see her now and then when I go back home. Again, that friendship is there, but she'll always be my best friend. And we don't really have anything in common anymore. But her parents are still alive, so when I go home, I'm always with them. Because she lives in New Zealand. Her parents are in the islands. I go to the islands pretty much every year. I have a dinner with them, with her parents, and because the parents always call me as their daughter's best friend, and so I just and over here I have a lot of people as friends, not one particular one like you and Jesse.
What about your friends from the islands who live here? Can you talk about them?
Yeah, those coconuts. Well, again, I didn't know them in the islands. I knew their family because they're younger than me. I went to school with their older siblings. We just started getting to. I think if they were in the islands and I was there, I wouldn't get along with them.
Why?
Because I don't like either one of them.
They're crazy.
They're both crazy. They embarrass me in public. I've told them that before. And then, because, a few years ago, the 3 of us went to San Diego, and I told them that I don't like the 2 of you, and they knew it too. They said, well, we couldn't tell. We can tell that you didn't like us, but too bad. We're here. We're not getting away, and but I appreciate that with them too, because they're my people. I'll always relate to them, even though I don't like them all the time. They come and visit me. They'll call me and say, hey, I know you don't like me, but I'm coming on this day. Pick me up at them, and I go pick them up, because I don't hold that against them. The fact that it's not their fault that I don't like them. It's me that I don't like how they act, and
they're fun though.
Yeah, I know they're fun. I know that, I have fun with them. I can be on the phone with them for hours.
Yeah.
I'm okay with, for example, on Saturday when I get home, I think one is getting back from the islands. She just messaged me, hey, I want to come over to the house, and I said, no, I won't be there until late. I don't get back until, by the time I get back to the house, about 5 o'clock, because her flight gets in at 11. So, okay. But I appreciate them being here, because it's cheaper. When my parents were alive, it was cheaper to call them than to call my parents. for some island fix. And even though I still call my parents, but those two have always been, fun with me, and they like teasing me. They call me, well, because I'm older than them, so they make sure to remind that. They tell me, okay, are you wearing glasses now? How many glasses do you have? Stuff like that. But but I have fun with them. It's this island. They're my people. They're my people.
What about when you first moved here and meeting people? What was that like?
That was hard. That was hard.
Why?
Because when I came, I didn't know any. I knew 2 islanders, 2 guys, and because someone told me, oh, so lives there. And then coming here, making friends was it was not easy, because I didn't know what it was like, being. It's a different place, and I had my name. Thank goodness I had my name. My name saved me, and because I went through the Parks and Rec to take Mommy and Me classes, and I met people through that, and then I continued that with you guys when you were little. In fact, some of my friends were made through that. Like Faith is when you were 2, and you and Erica, Faith's daughter, were 2. You guys were in dance, ballet, and that's how we met. And so I'm still friends with her to this day. But in the beginning, it was hard because Dad was at work, and it was Maine and I, but I think having the attitude of just making things work, because I was raised to believe that you can make anything work wherever you are. Wherever you are, you can make it suit you, because you're the one who's gonna live in it. You have to make it work for you, nobody else. And because if you're comfortable, those around you will be comfortable.
So how do you feel living in Long Beach today? How do you feel like you're part of the community?
Yes and no.
Why?
Because I still call the islands as home. So Long Beach is the place that my children grew up. I've lived there longer than I've ever lived anywhere. I've lived in Long Beach longer than I've been in the Cook Islands. But Cook Islands is still home to me. And but because Long Beach is my children's home, then it's my home too. So, and the community thing, I think I've always been. I don't think Long Beach is so diverse that there's no. My idea of a community is just one place. And Long Beach is not that. And Long Beach is all over the place. It's it's got branches all over, and I'm comfortable in that, because I'm not. I don't think I'm not comfortable in a set place, because I guess that's why I'm here, not in the islands. Because in the islands you're stuck in this place. Long Beach, I have an opportunity to move out, and I like Long Beach. It's my second home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.